The city is silent. Not a hum, not a signal, just an eerie quiet that stretches for miles. Just a useless brick, a ghost of a memory. But you still need to talk. You must reach someone. How do you make a DIY radio if the world has ended? And more importantly, why would you even need it? You need to share your coordinates. Perhaps you need to warn someone about impending danger. Maybe you just want to say, hello, and know you are not alone in this vast, desolate landscape. The solution to this profound silence is a DIY survival radio. It is your only lifeline back to connection. It is your only hope for communication. This simple device can bridge the gap between despair and discovery. For more essential survival hacks and to build your bunker with a view, make sure to subscribe to Bunker with a View right now. We are always finding new ways to adapt. We are always finding new ways to thrive. Before we dive into the gritty details, tell us, where are you watching from? Drop a comment below. Your input helps us build a stronger community. It helps us understand what challenges you face. Your voice matters, even in the silence. It helps us improve our content. Your connection is important to us. Remember, a community is stronger than one individual. This project needs your attention. This project needs your scavenged supplies. You will transform junk into a signal. You will become a beacon in the dark. Your ingenuity is your greatest tool. It is your ultimate survival skill. It is time to reclaim the airwaves. It is time to break this suffocating silence. You are about to build something truly remarkable. This device is more than just wires. It is a symbol of hope. It is a testament to human resilience. It is the sound of survival itself. Now, let's gather what you need. You will need a handful of seemingly useless items. These items are scattered everywhere in a collapsed world. You must learn to see their hidden potential. Every piece of discarded technology holds a secret. It holds the power to reconnect. An old phone earpiece or microphone is vital. This is where your voice begins its journey. Look for it in old mobile phones. Search old landlines. Even forgotten headsets can contain one. Its tiny diaphragm captures your words. It converts them into electrical impulses. Without it, your message stays trapped inside. This small component is your gateway. It is your primary input device. Secure it carefully. Handle it with respect. It is more precious than gold right now. Next, you will need a wire coil from a speaker. This coil is another essential piece. It helps amplify your signal. It helps send it further. Find this in old radios. Look inside defunct speakers. Even some toy motors have usable coils. The thinner the wire, often the better. Be gentle when extracting it. You want the coil intact. You want its windings undisturbed. A damaged coil will not perform. It will simply fail to transmit. This coil is the heart of your transmitter. It pushes your voice into the air. It makes your silent words heard. You must treat it as such. It is absolutely crucial for success. This project needs your attention. Any battery will do, even a DIY one. Have you already built your lemon and coin battery? If not, check that video first. No power equals no signal. A car battery, if you can find one, is ideal. Flashlight batteries work in a pinch. Even a stack of carefully crafted fruit batteries can generate enough current. The power source energizes your entire setup. It gives life to your signals. It enables communication across distances. Without power, your radio is merely a collection of junk. It sits inert and useless. Ensure your battery provides a consistent, albeit small, charge. A fluctuating power source makes for a weak signal. It makes for an unreliable connection. This power is your radio's lifeblood. It is what sends your voice soaring. It is what connects you to the unseen world. You need that vital current. Your message depends on it. Now, a capacitor is optional, but it definitely improves your signal. You might find one in old electronics boards. Look for tiny cylindrical or rectangular components. If you cannot find a dedicated capacitor, a metal can or pipe can act as a substitute. This makeshift capacitor stores and releases electrical energy. It smooths out your signal, it makes it clearer. A clean signal travels further. It is also easier to understand. Imagine trying to hear whispers in a storm. A capacitor reduces the static. It helps your words cut through the noise. It is an enhancer for your voice. It is a filter for the chaos. Do not skip this if you can find one. It is a significant upgrade. It makes your radio much more effective. It makes your efforts worthwhile. It helps your voice truly resonate. This component is your signal's guardian. It protects its clarity. It allows it to reach its destination. For your antenna, you will need copper or aluminum wires. These wires catch the airwaves. They project your signal. The longer the wire, often the better the range. Scavenge these from old electrical cords. Look for them in discarded appliances. Even fence wire can work in a pinch. Strip away any insulation carefully. You need pure metal contact. This bare wire is your radio's voice to the world. It is its reach across the silent plains. It is your beacon reaching out. Without a proper antenna, your signal barely leaves your immediate vicinity. It simply dies at your feet. It dissipates into nothingness. The antenna broadcasts your message. It is the final stage of transmission. It sends your hope into the ether. It connects you to another soul. Ensure you have plenty. You may need to experiment with length. You might need to experiment with placement. This is your radio's extended arm. It is its way of touching the distant horizon. Finally, you will need tape. Electrical tape is ideal. Duct tape works too. Even strips of cloth and glue can secure connections. This tape insulates wires. It holds your components together. It prevents short circuits. A short circuit means no signal. It means a frustrating silence. Strong, secure connections are paramount. Loose connections mean intermittent signals. They mean frustrating static. Your radio needs stability. Your radio needs reliability. Tape ensures that. It is the simple adhesive. It is the essential binder. It holds your entire project together. Do not underestimate its importance. Without it, your creation might fall apart. Your efforts would be wasted. It is the glue of your survival. It is the sealant of your sound. Gather these materials. They are your first step. They are your foundation. Step 1 involves your microphone and coil. They form the core of your transmitter. Take your scavenged phone earpiece or mic. Identify its 2 tiny connection points. These are where electrical current enters and exits. Now take your wire coil. You will have 2 ends on this coil as well. Twist one wire from your earpiece to one end of the coil wire. Ensure the connection is tight. Ensure it is secure. Use your tape to bind them firmly together. This physical connection allows electrons to flow. It forms the first circuit. This initial link is critical. It begins the process of transforming sound. It turns your voice into a wave. This twist is your first act of broadcasting. It is your first step towards breaking the silence. This junction must be solid. A weak twist means a weak signal. A loose connection means no signal. Next, you will prepare the remaining wires. Take the second wire from your earpiece. This will be your input wire. You will connect it to your power source later. Then take the second wire from your coil. This will be your output wire. It carries the amplified signal. This output wire connects to your antenna. Keep these ends separate for now. Do not let them touch. Insulate them with tape if necessary. You are building a path for electricity. You are creating a controlled flow. Mishandling these wires can short your device. It can damage your scavenged components. Precision is key in this process. Careful handling ensures success. Your transmitter is taking shape. It is beginning to function. This careful separation is vital. It maintains the integrity of your circuit. It ensures a clear path for your message. Every wire has a purpose. Every connection matters immensely. This basic setup creates a simple inductive loop. Your voice vibrates the earpiece diaphragm. This generates a tiny electrical current. That current then passes through the coil. The coil's magnetic field fluctuates. This fluctuation creates an electromagnetic wave. That wave is your voice now in the air. This is the magic of basic physics. It is the power of simple ingenuity. No complex microchips are needed here, just junk and science working together. Understand this principle. It helps you troubleshoot later. It helps you refine your setup. This is pure, unadulterated communication. It is raw and unfiltered. It is a whisper of connection in a world of screams. This foundational understanding empowers you. It makes you the master of your signals. It turns you into a true survivor. Your transmitter is almost complete. It stands ready for its voice. It waits for your first message. We have built the heart of your communication device. You have taken the first giant step. Now, let's get this thing powered up. You have constructed the very heart of your survival radio. Your transmitter now stands ready, a silent promise of connection. You have scavenged the necessary components. You have meticulously twisted and taped the wires. Your earpiece and coil are united. This forms the essential core that will convert your voice into a whisper of electricity. Now, we must give it eyes and ears. We must empower it to reach across the desolation. You are building a bridge where none exists. This next phase is crucial. It brings your creation to life. It sends your message soaring through the silent, empty air. Get ready to complete your lifeline. Prepare to break the suffocating quiet. You are on the verge of a miracle. Step 2 involves your antenna. This is your radio's voice to the world. It is its reach, its extension into the unknown. Take your copper or aluminum wires. Remember, the longer the wire, the better your potential range. Scavenge these from any source you can find. Strip away any plastic insulation. You need bare metal for effective transmission. Connect one end of this antenna wire to the second, unused wire from your coil. This is your transmitter's output. Secure this connection tightly with tape. It must be robust. It must withstand the elements. A loose antenna connection means a lost signal. It means your voice never leaves your hand. This wire will broadcast your message. It will carry your words into the ether. It is the conduit for your hope. Now, position your antenna. Stretch it as high as possible. Drape it between two trees. Attach it to a tall, sturdy pole. The higher the antenna, the less interference you will encounter. The higher it is, the further your signal can travel. Avoid dense foliage if possible. Avoid large metal objects that might block your signal. Think about line of sight. Imagine your voice physically traveling. An unobstructed path is always best. This placement is more critical than you might imagine. It dictates the strength of your outgoing call. It determines who might hear you. This extended arm of your radio is crucial. It is its reach for another soul. Optimize its position for maximum effect. Secure this connection tightly with tape. It must be robust. It must withstand the elements. A loose antenna connection means a lost signal. It means your voice never leaves your hand. This wire will broadcast your message. It will carry your words into the ether. It is the conduit for your hope. Now, position your antenna. Stretch it as high as possible. Drape it between two trees. Attach it to a tall, sturdy pole. The higher the antenna, the less interference you will encounter. The higher it is, the further your signal can travel. Avoid dense foliage if possible. Avoid large metal objects that might block your signal. Think about line of sight. Imagine your voice physically traveling. An unobstructed path is always best. This placement is more critical than you might imagine. It dictates the strength of your outgoing call. It determines who might hear you. This extended arm of your radio is crucial. It is its reach for another soul. Optimize its position for maximum effect. Step 3 is powering up your creation. No power equals no signal. You need that vital surge. Take your battery, whether it is a scavenged car battery or your ingenious lemon and coin battery. Identify the positive and negative terminals. This distinction is absolutely vital. Connect the positive terminal of your battery to the remaining wire from your coil. This wire is the one that is not connected to the earpiece. It is the one feeding the coil directly. Secure this connection with tape. Ensure it is firm. Ensure it is insulated. Then connect the negative terminal of your battery. This goes to ground. What is ground? Anything that conducts electricity to the earth. A metal can or pipe buried in the soil works perfectly. A long metal stake driven deep into damp earth is even better. This ground connection completes the circuit. It allows the current to flow properly. Without it, your power just sits there. It does nothing useful. It is an open circuit. It is a dead end. Dig a small trench if necessary. Try, "This is Alpha 1 calling any station." Listen intently for a response on another radio if you have one. Or have a friend with another DIY radio listen. They need to be within range. They need to be tuned in. This might take some trial and error. This might take patience. Do not get discouraged easily. The airwaves are vast and silent, but they are not empty. Troubleshoot if you hear nothing. Check all your battery connections. Are they tight? Is there corrosion? Check your antenna. Is it high enough? Is it clear of obstructions? Try adjusting its length. Sometimes a slightly shorter or longer antenna improves reception. Check the coil connections. Are they solid? Is the tape holding everything in place? Even a small vibration can break a fragile contact. Be a scientist. Experiment with placement. Experiment with power. Then try again. Speak into your earpiece. "This is deer on the line." And then you hear it. A faint crackle. A distant, garbled voice. Someone heard you. You made contact. Congratulations, your radio works. You have spoken across the void. You have sent a message into the silence. You have connected. This is the moment your hard work pays off. This is the moment hope is rekindled. Just junk and science. No cellular towers, just your ingenuity. You have built a lifeline from nothing. You have woven sound from scrap. This is your power. This is your skill. Remember, your DIY radio is not a high-tech communication hub. It is a simple, effective tool for dire situations. It is a beacon in the dark. It is a whisper of hope in a world that has forgotten how to speak. It allows you to coordinate. It allows you to warn. It allows you to simply say, "Hello." You have proven that even when everything is lost, human ingenuity can rebuild. You can always find a way to connect. Your voice can pierce the silence. It can bring light to the darkness. Keep surviving. For more essential survival tips, tricks, and ingenious hacks to build your future, make sure to join the community at Bunker with a View. Your next survival project awaits. Stay safe out there. Your journey is just beginning. Your voice is now free.